playing against zombies. So I can ask you
Yeah,
questions
we're
without-
gonna
we're on the
hopefully.
same team. So
Yep, we're all on the same team.
Ooh.
We'll make sure.
Oh man, why can't I switch at least 1 minute of the video is needed. Start for the highlight. Okay. Well, we started. And I'm gonna run into the intro.
Here, do you want to just, or you want to sit over here?
Yeah, let's just keep it easy then.
All right. We have 4 now.
Yay!
Kind of a jerk 17-year-old is what I got out of it.
Yeah, a little bit. Alrighty. Yes.
Son of a bitch, all right?
All right.
tracks are you can run from them.
Sweet.
I walked by this earlier and I'm like, okay, that looks cool.
I appreciate the compliment of cool. All right, my name's Tony. With us we have Lance, Shelby, Mama Lily, and Josh. Thank you everyone for joining us. The session's gonna run. Oh yeah, definitely. Just linger on about. You're free to linger.
Nice.
And Lance is playing the father, Greg Kelly, and Shelby will be playing Laura.
Kelly family, okay, I got
Yes, the Kelly
Love
family.
it. I'm Grace Kelly.
Grace Kelly, yes. Played by Mama Lily. And last but not least, James is played by, and I have short-term memory, Josh. That's why I'm writing them down. James and Josh.
I saw it was either you or someone else had it, and I'm just
Perfect.
I haven't seen another one today,
So
but
it
this
must
one.
have been you.
Yeah.
Focus on the shirt, not the face. I'm like,
All right, so I will give a quick introduction and brief description of the game. It's a post-apocalyptic zombie game. Mechanics are D6. It's turn-based. You have a total of 3 actions per turn. 2 are full actions, and 1 is a free action. Free actions consist of very simple actions like awareness checks or investigating something as like optically you're looking at it. That doesn't cost an actual full action. To swap a weapon or return a weapon to its holster doesn't cost a full action. That is a free action. Pick up one item that's already discovered. Say somebody like throws a knife. You already know it's there. You don't have to find it. That can be a free action to pick it up. And other simple, very simple actions can be free actions. Examples of other full actions would be walking, doing a full investigation of like searching a body or a vehicle for something. Actions that would cost energy would be exerting yourself, like running or in physical combat with another individual, or like climbing perhaps. You'll notice you have 3 sets of beads at the top of the boards. Those represent your 3 attributes of health, energy, and willpower. They should go in that order, left to right, as the bead counters. Some of you will have extra ones, like the orange ones and the 2 purples here. Those represent armor that your character is holding. So that will come off of the character before your health does. Health can be regained by med kit in someone applying medical treatment to you. Luckily for you, your mother, Laura, is trained in the medical field, and you do have a medical kit. Energy will be spent when exerting yourself, and that can be regained when resting. So you do nothing on your turn and you declare, I'm gonna rest. You will regain 1 energy in that time. If you choose to or have food, you may do that during your rest. That is the only action you're capable of doing during a rest. At that point, you regain the number that you have in survival. So for example, if you have 3 survival and you say, I'm gonna rest and eat my food for this first action, you would regain a total of 4 energy back in that moment. So it can be very clutch for you to get out of a sticky situation after exerting yourself a lot. And then the last one on the far right is going to be your willpower. That is your manipulator. You can use that and you can spend as many as you like in a action, a turn, or in a moment. And you can use that to add to your dice roll if you want to score higher. Or if you are doing a flat roll and you need to score lower, you can subtract to that. And you can do that as many times as you would like to manipulate that. And you can also use it to re-roll. So if you roll a 1 and you're just like, only the sky's above, so like, let's just keep rolling. You spend that 1 willpower and you can re-roll that 1. So I've seen it many times where you roll the 1, spend the willpower, and hit a 6, and you go, okay, that just changed the entirety of the outcome of this action now for me. So it will help a lot. And if you do find yourself in a very, very sticky situation where you have no energy and you need to get out, you can spend the willpower 1 for 1 to regain energy. But you cannot do it with health. You can't spend the willpower to regain health, but you can do it with the energy. And that benefits me because once you're out of willpower, I know that you have no more special that you can do. The dice are the dice. You can't manipulate it. And that's when I have a better chance of killing you, because that's my goal as the ZM. This isn't like a lot of RPGs where we want to create a good story and let it run for months on months. It's like, I know I want you guys fighting for your life every session that we play. And I do get the opportunity to play this game live every week on Tuesday with a group of friends and on YouTube. So thank you guys for agreeing to run this on YouTube. And if you care, you scan the QR code, it'll take you right to the YouTube channel. So if you wanted to watch this back later, you will be able to and relive those moments or cringe at the sound of your own voice, because I still do it to this day. It's one of those things that you're just like, oh my God, I can't believe I sound like that or said that.
Inside head voice is different.
The End action figure RPG. We're working real hard to get something officially printed and out there to the public. But this is my 4th session here at Gamicon, so I just love just coming and getting new people in.
Every year you bring in a new piece that you've done.
Oh yeah, I'm all constantly adding something.
You're really doing it.
I'm constantly adding. I know I just went through a lot. Any initial questions off the bat for you guys that you're just like, oh, hey, you kind of missed this whole thing. What about this?
Distance for moving.
Distance for moving, yes. That is going to be your athletics. Whatever your score in athletics is, so most of you have 3. If you choose to walk for one of your actions, you will move 3 inches. And if you look inside the box here, maybe there's a yellow stick.
There's stuff in the box.
Yes, so you should have, there's no yellow stick in yours, I don't think. Yellow stick, Root, Shelby, sorry. Here, this is a movement stick for you. That's food. That's your food that you have.
I have roasted almonds.
Roasted almonds, yes. My kids got into mini brands, so I got the
That's smart.
yeah, the leftover.
I have plenty.
Yeah, and it's so much fun whenever you loot a zombie and you go, what the heck? He had a pack of hot dogs on him? And it just makes it fun. So movement. If you choose to walk, you move 3 inches, which is half your stick for one action. If you're full turn, you want to use both your actions to walk, you would move the entirety of the yellow stick. If you want to exert yourself and run, you would run for one action, the full stick, and you want to run again for your second action, you would run this full stick again. But then you're spending 2 energy to do that. For James, he's a little bit of an athlete. He's got a bigger stick than the rest of us, so that's the comparison to James's movement and everyone else's movement. He's a track star.
We don't have a stick in here. We're just all sharing together.
Yes, I should have a 3rd one. Let me find that for you quick. Oh, right here. Here you go. So that is movement. If you are climbing with your movement, you are limited to your athletics as well. So say you wanted to climb up on this truck, we would just place the stick next to it If it is equal to or less than 3 inches, it means that you are athletic enough that it doesn't inhibit your movement. So you would be able to traverse it without it obstructing you. You would almost just walk past it or over it. Yeah. So it's right there. Four is the sweet spot where you're like, I can get over most things. Any other questions before we dive into it?
What you were talking about, line of sight.
Line of sight. Yes. So everyone has the skill awareness. That'll determine the distance in which you can actively make awareness checks. So I think James has the lowest at a 2. That means for each, yeah, you can't be good at everything.
I go real fast, but I don't know where I'm going.
Still proud of his son.
Perfect. I love it. Each score is equal to 12 inches for your awareness. So James can look at a distance of 24 inches. So that's kind of what that looks like there. Meaning, if this was James and they're like, hey, I want to do an awareness check on this truck to see if I can tell if anyone's in there. I would first check and go, yes, it's within your awareness. Now roll a flat roll against your awareness, which would be 2 or less. He rolled a 5, and I go, oh, unfortunately, the window's a little bit tinted or a little dusty, and unfortunately, you can't see it. That doesn't mean that you can't do it again.
The distance was
12 inches per score. So I think Laura has the highest at 4. This table is 40 inches by 40 inches, so she can see and investigate the entirety of the map. She's quite aware.
My awareness is 3, so.
36 inches, which it's pretty comfortable as well on the map as well. Hi, just joined. Hello. Had some people join in the video there. So that's line of sight. You do also have a static awareness, meaning you are aware generally of what's behind you, and that distance is 2 inches per score that you have in it. And that is a give me. You don't have to tell me, or you can just be like, hey, do I notice that one? I'll measure it and go, yep, it's within your static awareness. You picked up on the movement of it. Benefit to you is zombies aren't trying to be sneaky, typically. They're very goal-oriented. These are great questions. I'm glad you're bringing them up, because I have oversight and just blow right past them, but they will come up in the game and we'll cross them when we need to.
For all these skills that are like 1 and 2s,
Yep.
Is that added to a dice or is it a number of dice?
Yeah, perfect. So there's 2 types of dice rolls. There's contested rolls and there's flat rolls. Flat rolls you want low, equal to or less than that skill, and that is when you are doing it against your own ability. You're not actively doing it against anybody. So it would be like doing awareness checks, or if you wanted to repair something, you would do a flat roll against your repair, or say medicine.
But if I wanted to sneak up on my dad and get my iPhone back,
Yes.
that's a contested check?
Nope. That would be a flat roll with your sneak.
Okay.
And as long as you get it, you would be sneaking. And the moment that you went to grab the phone, I would need another contested or another flat roll sneak to get it. Yes. Equal to or less than the score that he has.
I'm super sneaky.
Yes. And unfortunately for Dad, he doesn't really get a return action. He just has to wait for your failure, and then he goes, excuse me, boy, what are you doing? Yes. And then contested rolls. Contested rolls would be when you are attacking a individual, or if you're trying to like break into something, then you would add and you would want a high dice. So I tell people all the time, you want to identify which one's your low dice and which one's your high dice, and don't get them mixed up, because it happens. And we know the dice, you can't trust them too much. Any other questions?
I see that you're on my perks.
Perks, yes.
So, stick fingers, game.
So sticky fingers, yes. That perk allows you to manipulate the loot chart. So when you successfully search something, You will then roll on a loot chart tree, and on that first roll, you get to manipulate it up or down by 1. So if you roll the 3, you would actually be able to drop it to a 2, 3, or 4. The order goes: if you roll the 1, it would be stuff, which would include like backpacks, food. The second one would be kits, and it would include med kits and repair kits. The third one, I think, is armor. The fifth one is weapon or melee, and then the sixth one is guns. So you get to kind of steer it in the direction that you want.
Whatever I roll, and then I can choose my case because +1 or -1.
Whichever way you want to go. Whichever way you want to go with it. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yep. And everyone should have a perk in some Trackstar. That's
Better at being running.
Yes. Yes. Greg has the perk Willy, which grants him +2 to damage when using his hands physically. Normally, there's no additives to that. Normally, it's just whatever your success is that's the damage.
He's got iron hands.
Yes. I got a friend that he works out very muscular, and his name's Willie, so I named it after him. And then I think Doogie Howser, which allows her to be better at medicine, and she doesn't lose the med kit when she fails on a medicine roll.
Put it back.
Yep.
No one saw that.
Yeah. Yes. Any other questions? These are all good.
Since I don't see like medkit, that's not one of the items that I have.
Yep.
Is it something that
You could find, yes. So I didn't.
Currently already on my person.
Yep.
Here.
So if you don't have the items on your person or in your bucket, it's because I put them in the back of the truck, just for the cinematic. If you care to, you can grab them out of there and give me like, because I think Laura has a spear. People have been saying I grab the yard rake and break the head off of it and use it as a spear. You don't have to do that. I'm not setting you up for failure. I gave you the proper equipment to survive, a zombie attacks.
We have these weapons, or we're good with these?
You have those. Yes. Yep. But if you,
That should technically.
Okay.
yep.
There's a little knife in hers.
Yeah. They.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, we don't physically need it, I don't think, right? Are we gonna have to?
It's as much as I'm not going to hold you to it. But if that is something you're into, go for it. If not,
You got it.
all good.
There's not a physical test that we have to do with that weapon. Like with our
I
action figure.
actually hit someone with a knife.
Yeah.
All right.
All good questions.
Throw it at the zombie.
Any last questions?
I think we can learn as we go.
Yep. let's do
Yes,
it.
absolutely.
That's the
Okay.
fun part about this.
Yep. I will tuck everybody here. Feel like I'm missing an action figure. Oh, I am.
And the fun part is we get to move around on this. We don't have to stay seated either.
Correct.
Really get into it.
I hope so, because I can't see anything behind this house.
The house.
I mean, but I'm pretty sure I could jump up on the roof without any trouble.
I've done that in previous games. It's very fun.
Maybe up to the
And sometimes
window.
he has a laser pointer out too to see what line of sight you
Well,
actually.
yes.
That's always fun to see on the video too, because they're all like, "Where is it?"
Really nerding out. Okay. So I have a little a page introduction to try to set the scene for you here. This is day 1 of the zombie apocalypse. It is set in present time, so you do have cell phones. Walking Dead is a thing. Call of Duty Zombies is a thing, but it isn't a thing in your reality, physical reality. But the fictional character of a zombie is a thing. So feel free to play with that. I will describe them as best as I can without just flat out telling you, yeah, that's a zombie. I'm going to rely on you guys a little bit to play along with the storyline and help push it a little bit. And
And the main thing is to survive.
main thing is to survive. But quite honestly, main thing is we're going to create a very unique moment in these 2 hours that won't be replicatable just because you know, it is what it is, and I think that's my favorite part about it is that we get to create this moment in 2 hours here, and anything can happen just because it's people either go, yeah, I want to just kill zombies, or people are like, nah, I'm having fun taking pictures as Grace in the back of the truck, and I'm like, you're having fun, I'm having fun. Well, let's keep the good times rolling.
Zombies do exist in this world.
Yeah, zombies in the sense that as much as they exist in our world,
We are aware that they are.
yeah, there's video games with them, there's TV shows with them, but I've never seen one. Yeah. Correct. And you guys seem like you are a family that has a little bit of prepping sense. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and dive into the introduction. The sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in vibrant hues of orange and purple. Gregory's truck rumbled down the quiet suburban street, his hands gripping the steering wheel tightly. Exhaustion etched lines across his face, a testament to another grueling day at the construction site. In his rearview mirror, Riley's beat-up sedan followed closely behind. The two men had fallen into this routine, Gregory leading the way home, Riley hot on his heels. Their shared commute is a silent acknowledgement of their bond forged through sweat and sawdust. Gregory pulled into his driveway, killing the engine with a sigh of relief. Home at last. The porch light flickered on, casting a warm glow across the manicured lawn. Inside, the aroma of Laura's cooking wafted through the air, a promise of comfort after a long days of work. James and Grace, in routine, picked up after dinner, eagerly awaiting for the movie after the work is done. The family gathered in the living room, faces illuminated by the soft glow of the TV. The movie flickered across the screen, some action flick James had picked out. Car explosions, car chases. As time passed, Gregory's eyes grew heavy, and the day's fatigue settling in with the lull in the movie. But he fought to stay awake, savoring these precious moments with his loved ones. A low rumble broke the calm. Gregory's eyes snapped open. The sound grew louder, more intense, a vehicle approaching fast. Too fast.
What the hell is that?
We'll find out in a hot
Oh, it's over here already.
The
Yes.
movie sounds really
Moving
really
fast.
cool.
Too fast. Laura hit pause. The sudden silence amplified the noise. Gregory leapt to his feet, adrenaline surging. Stay here, he ordered, moving swiftly to the window. Red and blue lights pierced through the blinds, casting eerie shadows across the room. We'll move Gregory to the window real quick.
There you
I got
go.
my knife ready.
Like a screwdriver, man.
The strobing colors dance across walls and faces, transforming the cozy living room into a surreal, pulsating landscape. Grace huddled closer to Laura, their eyes wide with fear and confusion. Gregory peered through the gap in the blinds, his heart racing. The police cruiser careened across the neighbor's lawn, tires tearing up grass and mud. It fishtailed, barely missing a tree. The vehicle lurched back onto the street, engine roaring. For a split second, Gregory thought it might come right at him. But then it swerved sharply, cutting a destructive path across the neighbor's yard, crashing into Riley's house. With a loud collision. Immediately after impact, the horn begins to blare. And that is where we'll start. At top of the order, and the initiative goes Gregory, James, Grace, Laura.
What do you want to do?
All right. Stay inside, call 911. I'm going to go out there and see what's going on.
911's already here.
Call 911.
That's good.
Let's shut up.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate you raising that.
It's about to go down.
Yeah, we just started, so you got here just in time. Just in time.
Yeah, so that's
All
what
you
I
ever
say
talk
that.
about is
Yep.
what you did.
And then I'm going to go move to try to go outside.
Okay, are you wanting to exert energy in the sense that you want to run as quick as you can, or
Run, yeah.
you're running? Both actions, run.
Yeah, and it's not crazy enough I'm going to jump through the window yet. So yes, I'm gonna try to go through the door.
Okay. Perfect. I love that explanation.
Thank you for keeping the windows intact for now.
So your second action, do you want to go towards the cruiser or towards the door? Like which angle do you want to start out coming out of that door?
Go towards the car.
Okay.
Not into the door.
All right. So you will end your action just before the concrete.
Put your arm down, honey.
So as you get outside into the street, the horn is definitely amplified now that you are out there, and you can already immediately begin to see some smoke starting to rise from the east side of Riley's house. Riley is your construction buddy.
Oh, that's okay.
Yes, Riley is a coworker of yours, a good friend of yours.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit, you know your neighbors. I'm sorry, it can't be this year. It can't be 2025. So that's that's Gregory's full action.
I mean, I guess so. The other thing.
So
Can I
you
do a sweep with like awareness?
yes you can. Yep.
Let's do a sweep.
Go ahead and roll a flat roll against your awareness.
Do I not want to roll on?
No, you're totally roll. Yep.
I didn't know if you wanted it on.
No, you're fine. Yep. I appreciate you asking though. I truly do.
I did it and then asked, so I was asking.
Nope. It's all right though.
So my awareness is 3.
And you got the 3. So yes, you were successful in your awareness. You can tell that this accident wasn't intentional. It definitely with the path that it was taking, it definitely looks out of control. You can tell that you don't have much time before the house is engulfed with smoke. 2 things I don't like to play in the game. Vehicles driving around on the map, they're typically used for exiting the map. If you get a working vehicle and there's gasoline in it and you have the keys, that is the ticket to move on to a next map, create a new scenario, and investigate a new world or a new map. The other one is fire. I'm going to do my best of describing you to this and telling you that it's essentially on fire, but we're not going to play with fire. The house isn't going to come burning down. The car's not going to explode. Yeah, that's I do. Paint it. Yeah. I just don't.
Exactly.
I did.
That was really good.
I did. I was taking some mental notes on those. Planes in the game. Okay, Shelby.
Just right through the ceiling.
Planes. Perfect. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, I'm just curious what this is.
It's the end action. Best I can give you. If you scan that, you can watch YouTube videos of the game being played.
And then they
There should be one session from earlier today, and this one's actually being streamed right now.
further into the game that they had to like climb over
All right,
the cars.
so I'm like,
I did the same thing yesterday.
holy shit, what's going on? Can I run upstairs?
But yeah, you don't get too much more than that. There's not a lot that's actually happening with that awareness. Yep. But- Yep, but definitely get used to doing that because it is a free action that you're able to use.
If I can run upstairs and get on this balcony, that's where I want to be. Or at least headed that direction.
You're headed that way. Okay. So we'll go ahead and grab your stick out of there, the red one. Yep. And yeah, absolutely. You are the gentleman in the blue pants. Stairs are there. So one energy would get you the red stick completely. If you didn't want to spend energy, you would just end up there.
I'm going to spend energy. Because
So yep,
it's cool. All right, so
one there, and then yeah,
and then
top of the stairs. Yeah. Yep. And I do have.
Covered still. We got the hats on.
Oh, that's what that's for.
Hanging
Okay.
out.
Yep.
Tons extra
Typically the houses aren't wood, but this is a dollhouse I picked up. Most of the other ones are cardboards, so you can still puncture into them.
I'm going to get my phone out so that I can video this shit.
Okay, perfect. James gets up from the couch and hauls ass up to the top of the stairs. 2 energy, yep, 2 of the green, perfect. And we are going to Grace, being played by Mama Lily.
Okay, I want to go to the door.
Okay.
I want to kind of see.
Without spending energy, you will get about halfway to the door. If you want to get all the way to the door, you would have to run to it, and that would be 2 energy. But it's completely up to you. You can take your time
because I ran, I need to use 2 energy. Is that right?
Correct.
I didn't. Sorry.
Yep.
So,
Pull them off of
do you
here.
want
No, no, no.
to
Just
name our plan?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Nice.
wondered if that was
Ah, that's a real
Yep.
And those are
Nice job.
the middle
Too many
ones.
times I've watched those things go fall all
middle?
over. Yep. Energy's the middle. Yep.
Well, under the circumstances, I am going to run.
Okay. Perfect.
So,
So we will hop up, take you 12 inches. You have a little bit of spare. You can make it out, or you can just stand in the doorway. You don't have to run your full 12. But if you went your full 12, you would end outside the door. If you want to stay inside, it's completely up to you.
no, I'll be
Outside, all the way out. Okay. Is the door staying open, or are you shutting it behind you?
I won't. I'm not going to be thinking about.
Perfect.
Laura, stay inside.
I love it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, even so, you'd probably tell Grace to stay inside too. So Laura.
I'm definitely running after Grace.
You look so
Like,
much
where are
like-
you going?
Okay.
You look so much like your mother.
Yes.
You get it. This must be the thing where you call every kid the name
Yeah.
until you get to the wrong one. The dog, the cat, the dog too, and you're like, who are you?
Perfect. So yeah.
Can I grab my daughter so she doesn't go any further yet?
Your 2 actions were to run. So no, you do not have a action left to grab.
So the middle ones? Or the-
Yep.
Where I did the 2?
2 up on the middle ones.
No one called that.
I got my phone out, but I'm gonna video thing.
I'm live on TikTok.
No,
Uh,
you're
Believe it.
taking,
It's
you're taking yeah,
so
live
hard
video
to
instead
tap
of calling.
outside.
Perfect.
Wow.
All right. So that is the end of the first round. We'll go back to the top with Gregory. If I start to place other figures on the board, they are perceived to be neighbors to you initially, but that doesn't mean that you guys aren't welcome to investigate them. Just a heads up. Yeah.
still my neighbor.
Yep. Yep.
Please don't eat me, neighbor.
So Gregory, it's your turn. Top of the
Towards the car still.
running towards
No
the
change
car.
in plan, yeah.
Okay. We'll go 12.
And then another 2 energy, right?
Yep, another 2 energy.
It's this purple mean on this.
It's the 5 counter, so you don't have to count all the beads. It's there's 5.
A lot, 'cause you've got a lot of
Little nuances that I'm like, nope, keep this, streamline it. How do I streamline it?
Which way were we supposed to go? Because it's 5 this way, but we're going from the top down, so.
No one's proposed that from that angle. I've never thought of like counting down, but I count up. So yes, that was Gregory. He still runs across the street. James
You're still trying to get the torch, right?
is headed up the stairs.
You think I can get out? I probably can get out right there. What do you think? If I just put my
Yeah, no energy. You can get out that way. Absolutely.
Not yet. But I'll have my phone out on and kind of recording things with my camera. There ain't dead people out there?
Son, call 911.
No, this is bad.
What?
Not a good angle though.
I'm just using youth selective hearing ability.
Ah.
My next question was, if he's using his phone to get a better look, can he get the slightly more advantage to zoom in?
Since his awareness is a dog shit too, yeah, probably.
It would be pretty amazing. Like,
Yeah.
Look, dead
It'll work like
dead
the.
people, they're my favorite kind of people. We don't talk
So yeah, that was the or 2 actions to walk, right?
Yep.
Okay. Grace.
Because he took a little out of me running up the stairs.
They do be like that.
Is he a family? I mean, I know it's his worker, but does he have?
He's a bachelor. Nope, he's just him, just bachelor.
That's why he's angry.
I mean, you could add a weird backstory with having a crush on him.
Yep, it's all.
Romance
I mean, how old
It's
is she?
nope, yeah. It's 16 and the son's 17. Yep. Yep. I left the dynamic open, and even in the sense that like someone was like, could I be saying I have an affair with the neighbor? And I'm like, if you want to say that, go for it.
I don't want to have an affair with the neighbor.
There you go.
Why would
my jokes back.
Daddy, can you see anything?
No, I can't see anything yet. I actually should have probably done it.
I mean, as you're coming, the smoke is just continuing.
Tunnel vision on running.
There is the sirens were never audible. It was just the lights going, but the horn is continuing to go.
I actually want to get into the bed of the truck.
Bed of the truck, perfect.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So you can walk to it, and then your second can be climb up into it, and that's where you would end your turn.
Wow, it's such a good game.
Perfect. And then after Grace is Laura. Daughter went into the back of the truck, and husband's still running across the street.
I want to come out just a little bit more, but I'm not completely chasing. Can I just have like my med kit at the ready? Because I'm nurse med kit. I'm like expecting.
Yeah, with the free action, you don't necessarily have to have it. Yeah, you don't have to. When it's time, you should have that free action. Yes, yes.
So then. I'm feeling like I want to just come out.
Makes sense that you bring it with you.
Yeah, it's already on.
You know that I probably should have asked you to come with me so that you're not
Typical med running. We have to come a hot second later.
I'll mansplain you that.
Alright, so I'm gonna hop that way. Because that'll be a run, right? Just a run to there.
Yep, for
and
one
then we
action.
can do I'm right behind him.
Yep.
Ready to go.
Run. Yep.
Where's she
Raise
at?
the pressure.
Woman!
I'm getting it wrong.
Do you need one of these?
Nope. Yeah, once she comes
gonna
out, she
go
should be
out.
good. Yeah.
I'm gonna say I have a second.
Immediately breaks her leg.
That
LOL.
one's actually stuck.
No.
I mean, what the hell are you doing out here? You know you're not allowed to drive after you have your apple pie. There's so much bourbon in it.
My
That's why.
favorite type of pie.
That's why it's
Ooh.
burnt.
And that is the end
You know
of.
what I mean? It's not yet.
Which is like apple pie moonshine.
Oh yeah.
We end up in Southern Iowa.
We're just in that extra hidden backwoods. We're all construction people, I guess. That makes
Oh yeah.
sense. That seems very Iowa moonshine construction.
I live out in the country, and they could easily be ruined shine anywhere near me.
And nobody would know. Right. All right. So that is the zombies' turn as they take their first steps onto the map. Thank you. That is the neighbor's turn. So we will go top of the order to Gregory.
Oh,
Just
yes,
so
that's
you know.
Dad.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna run. And this time, actually, I'm gonna yell for what's the name of the guy again?
Riley.
Riley. Riley. You awake?
You awake?
And I'm running still too.
Okay.
Oh, and another son. I'm gonna do after that. I am gonna run out of energy here soon. I don't know what that's gonna mean. I'll have to use the.
What energy did I spend getting up on?
You spent one to climb up. The other one was just a walk.
I don't know if I can move.
You go for it. You totally can move it.
You gonna put the camera on my butt? Is that really what's happening here?
No, it's catching the angle out the window.
Yeah. The neighbor right here.
I'm trying, but it's not staying.
I care about Riley.
I know, you're killing me. Don't worry.
All right.
Look.
Don't worry.
We
I
barely
can see
talked,
the
but
neighbors
it's still
are here
one
to
of my
help.
favorite people.
Say, Daddy, be careful.
Dad, are you all right there? There's a lot of people here.
Okay. All right, Gregory runs. Did you run again? Or
Yeah, 2 energy worth of running.
and 2 yellow sticks? Or did you do 1?
Oh, well, I just did 1. This is 3 and that's 3, right?
Yeah, so the 3 is walk.
Yeah.
Walk.
Run.
Run is run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to do run or
Run.
Perfect, yes.
So you can,
Another.
you can
Yeah.
move.
So you already did that.
You are another. Yeah, that's what I was like. He doesn't look far enough away to have ran that in that situation. So as you hit the corner, go ahead and make a flat awareness check for me to see.
3 again.
3 again, awareness of 3. That is successful. So as you hit the corner, you can see that there's another individual making their way to the accident, just on the other side of the Jeep.
Okay.
And as you're there at the vehicle with that awareness, you can tell that there is some commotion in the vehicle still.
Hey,
You can-
call 911.
Yeah. You shout that. It definitely perks their attention, but they do not return with any real true language. It's
Okay.
more guttural sounds, but you do get its attention.
Okay.
James, you are up on top of the porch. How was the drive? Jesus, dude. It's hurt my eyeballs.
They were on stand up right there. And they're easy to
Yep.
walk to that.
Yeah.
Do I notice? I don't want to actually know anything about this guy. I just want to say, hey, there's a creepy dude in the park.
Yeah, with this view being high up, you can survey. You have a 24 inches, so you can tell, and you're confident. There's a neighbor coming to help. There's a neighbor coming to help, and he is outside. He's 25 inches, so he is outside. So you believe that these are all neighbors coming to help. Once they get within 24 inches, that's when can start doing the investigation of identifying them.
No, I'm not even trying to do that.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna say, hey, there's a creepy stalker dude in the park though too. Maybe he's gonna call 911.
Are you shouting loud enough for the entire family, or mainly?
I'm making sure Dad can hear.
Okay, yeah. So you're giving a good shout because that police cruiser is still blaring its horn. So yeah.
Son, call authorities again.
What?
Thanks, son. Yes, Grace.
My awareness 3, so I'm 36. It's
36. Yep. So from your position, you 36 everywhere.
And there's somebody on the other side of this house.
Yep. Over in the playground as well. I would say this one you probably aren't aware of just because it's out of your peripheral, but this one here you're probably catching a glimpse of. And if you choose to try to investigate the west side of Riley's house, you would most likely end up seeing him in the park as well.
I do want to investigate that one.
Okay.
And
You can take one of your full turns to investigate again. So you can use your free action to do one investigation, and then one of your 2 full actions to investigate still as well. So you could.
I will do that because
Okay.
I wanted to. Do I recognize who these people are that are coming?
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, and your brother kind of shouted out, so you start pegging them. We'll start with this one. Go ahead and roll a flat roll against your awareness, so 3 or less. Got it. So as you start to focus in on the individual in the park, you're really only catching the top of his head, but you're getting immediate signs that it is suffering from a severe head wound, that there's blood pouring from its scalp. You're seeing flesh. It's very disturbing at what you're seeing over the top of that fence. And he's moving. And go ahead with that one. Same thing. Flat roll. Got it. And to disbelief, this just reaffirms that, yeah, this one is also injured. It's missing half of the clothes up on his torso. The right arm is completely tattered as if it was drug across the ground. And it's walking with this like this slur or this limp that it staggers as if it's under the influence of something. But with the wounds, you're just like it's walking. Why is this thing walking? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Dad. Something doesn't seem right with those people. Check to your guy to your left. Behind you.
Sorry, once I say for Riley, I hope you.
Look at things.
I hope you look best bud Riley. And you have one last action to do.
And he may be rarely here. You know, I know. I mean,
Is my shovel in the truck?
It can be for thematic sake if you want to run back and grab it. Otherwise, I can teleport it to your hand because it's on the character sheet. We can play it however you want.
shovel's right there.
Yeah, it's in the back of the truck.
I'm
Plays
a
out pretty
little
well.
nervous, so I at least want to grab the shovel in my hand.
Okay. Okay. We'll.
Pretty well story-wise.
But I'm staying in the bed.
Wait,
No,
no.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah.
up
Sorry.
there.
Yeah.
Stop giving me things I don't want.
Perfect. My bad. Yes, that makes complete sense. So as you are getting nervous, you do quickly grab the shovel that's in the back of Dad's work truck. And that leads us to Laura. You are up.
I want to definitely do a perception check, so awareness check on this guy.
Yep.
He should definitely be in my line of sight.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're picking up on what Grace is saying, so
That
you.
looks super sus.
Yep.
Can I roll for any more information? Or-
Yeah, absolutely. With your medical background, I can give
I'd
you.
love to do that.
Yeah, I can give you more, and you also have a better awareness.
Yeah, I
So
have awareness of 4, so that
Yep.
means I need to get
4 or less. Yep. One nailed it. Yeah. So you nailed it. You are investigating this individual, looking him up and down with your medical background. You quickly realize that this person has sustained far too much damage and injuries to a lot of the vital parts, including their torso and even up in the neck area. That you're like the amount of blood loss that would have this person would have sustained. They should not be able to move. They would be unconscious at the sheer amount of blood loss. You were stunned in disbelief that this individual is walking. This is not. This is fantasy. This is make believe. This cannot be happening.
So I definitely use my willpower for that.
No willpower for
That's
that.
all with that.
Yeah. Yep. No, because you rolled the flat roll. It was less than the 4, which was the 1, so you nailed it.
So I can still move.
Yeah, you still have 2 actions because that was your free action in your turn.
So my move's gonna be kind of funny. I'm gonna go around.
Okay. What?
I'm gonna go get a drink, probably roll out.
Okay. I just had Jack and Coke. They got good food up there. Yeah, Bob's around. Oh, okay.
Yeah, see
Yeah.
them in the bar over there.
Oh yeah, they were there eating. So
I didn't know it's so far out. Yeah, I figured.
Did.
I didn't know I was sitting in Cornwall. We're like on top of each other.
yeah, they've expanded so far that you go, oh, this is a Coreville address. This is Iowa City, motherfucker. What are you fooling me for? I didn't think about that, but your ladies are still there. They didn't leave.
I'm gonna watch you 6 because I've watched too many movies with you, and that's what they do. So I'm like, honey, this looks weird. I got your back.
Yeah.
We're gonna get this figured out. I don't need to. I don't have anything on me yet because the only thing I brought would have been my medical gas.
Okay.
I have a spear. That pointy thing that I kept stabbing.
And at this point, you can reach into those bushes right there and find a long stick. In that,
Can I still do that with this action?
absolutely,
Okay,
absolutely. For the storyline,
This means
you
that, I
you
just
grab
used
the
my
spear.
2. So I'm going to be standing for my next turn.
You are exhausted.
I'm going to be so very over this really fast.
Okay.
I'm in
And
my PJs.
that's everybody's turn, right? That was the end of Laura's. All right. These individuals are going to move.
I'll let you just do that before.
What you doing over here?
Put my spear in the wrong slot, and now she's stuck. Making a mess, ruining the punk
Oh,
way.
yes, it's happened before. Gregory, you feel the heavy footsteps of the individual that Grace has kind of declared out to you, approaching rapidly on your about your what's that, 7 o'clock roughly?
Yeah.
Thank you. And top of the order to Gregory.
Okay.
Horn still blaring. Smoke is continuing to bellow out, and you have not heard anything from Riley inside the house.
Okay, so I have one energy left.
Disarmed.
The stick was really heavy.
Oh no!
I guess I gotta turn her into a zombie.
Ugh.
You're all good.
Suddenly, my woman is an amputee. She's a
Mhm.
really great.
It like broke.
Yeah,
The peg's
yeah.
in there still.
Don't even. It was. I'm betting $3 clearance at Walmart.
Yeah.
That's a Batman Halle Berry Catwoman toy.
Yep.
Yeah, makes
Like
sense.
I'm not buying anything full price.
That
I'm
makes sense.
Goodwill and I'm clearance aisle all day.
Okay, so I have one energy left. What does that allow me to do? Can I spend willpower? What I gotta do?
You can expend willpower to convert it. You
Another
can
energy?
into energy. You, I believe, have food on your character, so you can say, "Oh, I have that power bar in my pocket. Pull that out, chomp that down."
Smart to do. Right? He's not dumb, but he's focused right now.
Focused. Okay.
So what I want to do is he's gonna run. He's also going to like do a Dukes of Hazzard slide across his bar. Is what he's gonna try to do.
Yeah.
To get to the other side.
Yeah, you
As a
definitely
much
watch too
younger,
many movies.
well, as a much younger man, it would be easy, but he doesn't realize he is now 40.
Yeah.
He's very much his dad's, or his son's dad.
There's some adrenaline going.
Oh,
on
yeah.
right
That's what
now,
he's gonna do. Try to do.
you know.
That's yeah. So you spend the one energy. That'll get you 6 inches. And then the
I don't know,
remaining
it's like-
3.
You want an athletics check to see if he falls down? 'Cause
What's your athletics? 3, right? Nope, you're good. So it's less than the 3 inches, so you are comfortable with going over that.
oh, he doesn't. All right.
You go over it with exhaustion as you land on it. It's- It's not so much that you style and land on your feet. It's more you are exhausted
Kind of roll.
and
It's a
fall.
sad roll, old man
It's-
roll across it. Okay.
Yes, you don't carry the momentum to slide. It's finish it with a roll, and at that point you are completely exhausted and out of energy. So you will need to rest if you want to regain energy back. James, yes, you do catch a glimpse of that a bit. Your father running, and then he's kind of out of sight almost at that point.
Oh, Dad, you need me to get the life alert for you?
Why don't you come be helpful and come
You
down
hear
here?
him like breathe,
No, I got the.
pointing at you.
Dad's gonna need help.
I need the cool angle for later.
You do have a great angle of what's going on.
Yeah, I'm actually I can tell that I can do this.
time for that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, maybe if I can get myself out. I can almost reach it. I could.
I'm like almost thinking,
but I'm gonna be like-
get, like the grip your hands.
So you can jump, and it would just be a flat roll against your athletics. So
I'm not,
4 or
I'm not
less.
there yet.
Yep,
I'm
yep.
hanging out over the edge here. Try to get as best video as I can.
Top tier son.
There we go.
It's your son too.
I know. It's not happy about it.
Firstborn.
Typical.
Is there any dead people?
You learn a little bit.
There's
So
gonna be one if you don't get it. With us.
It's gonna be you.
Grace, James, you're all done, right? Anything else you wanted to do up there?
No, not right now.
Kind of just acting a fool.
I'm just having a great time.
Waiting for one of his parents to get
You know
annoyed.
what? I'm taking a breather while I'm doing that. That was like one walk over.
Yep, and a rest. Yeah, absolutely.
I got you.
Grace, you were up.
I'll get you a bottle of water, Dad.
Just chuck it at him. Take
Gotta
one
stay
of his health
hydrated,
away.
Dad.
I didn't actually have like an action last time. So did I get
Energy back?
my energy
Yes,
back?
yes, absolutely. As you were sitting in there, I believe you could have gotten 2 back because you didn't do anything other than grab the shovel, or you did awareness as well, didn't you?
I did awareness,
And
and
then,
grab the shovel.
yep, yeah. So yeah, you got the energy back. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
I am going to. I'm so sort of a chicken shit too. But I'm going to go towards the front of the truck.
Yeah, the cab. Okay. And this is just at like a casual pace. You're not exerting nothing. Okay. So yeah, that'll put you right here. Alrighty, that's your 2 actions. Walk. Now it's Laura's up.
Alright, so I need a
Everybody does. They're all.
just say right
I'm
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Track Team.
Yeah.
The athletic one is
The
doing
athletic
nothing.
one is the one that's being the most lazy in this
He
group.
takes one breath and he's completely refreshed.
So Laura's not going to move. She needs a minute here. But she's definitely going to assess the scene in this general area. She's got 2 here. She would be able to technically see them, but I need to. Basically, I'm thinking of when I was electric, what we need to do is the scene safe. What's the most problematic thing at the lead?
Okay.
So, probably going to just focus with these 2 here, not moving and just
So
ready in action.
yes. So there is what's called a held action.
Yeah,
You can do
held
that.
action.
You can do that once per turn, and that is you would make the declaration of what it is that you are anticipating or wanting to do, and then you would spend any energy, no matter what that is that you want to do, and that's the cost to hold an action.
So, if I don't have any energy now, I should just wait my action.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yeah.
I'm just going to wait and
You're
just
gonna-
be watchful.
So rest, basically. Rest. Get 2 energy back.
Yep. So, this doesn't look great, guys.
Alrighty. So now the zombie's turn.
Yeah, and you usually throw a fit every time the neighbors show up, because they're always asking what that loud noise was, or what's that smell,
It's that car.
or where's that car? Why is that car in my driveway?
Where did I
Or
put
have you
that?
seen my mailbox? You know. And just because your dad can fix them all the time doesn't mean you can keep taking them down.
Gregory, the individual that was behind you,
This is why you're so fast.
comes
Nobody
slamming into the back of the vehicle as it's attempting to lunge at you. It will not get the attack, but it is
on its way.
right there, very, very close to doing such.
Do I know who this guy is?
No, you do not. In the same thing with you, Laura, it's not getting an attack, but it is running very quickly right at you, and it appears to have no plan on stopping. It's almost as if they're looking just to run through you, run at you, get a hold of, excuse me,
Oh, so
and
it's
just
not-
get a hold of you. Yes, it's a doctor.
Maybe I should have got down
It's
here.
clearly like brains out at this point.
Yes, as you look up, and it's over the top of you after sliding over it. Yes, it's dripping with blood. Its skull is very exposed. You are shocked that this is in front of you right now. It's something out of a movie. Oh, I missed it.
Checking out his hair live.
It's-
Just looked at him.
Oh, shit. You
I'm
mean?
oblivious as always.
That's why I love you.
So yes, you are aware that this thing has a real desire to hurt you and has no
Okay.
no plan on stopping, and it appears that no amount of talking or anything with this doesn't appear to be effective. You can also still tell that there's something in the vehicle still in the back seat as well.
It's a dog. I mean,
And then
maybe the guy's already dead. It's a zombie dog in his neck. Because they usually have access, right?
and that's the end of that.
No German.
The zombies or the neighbors. No, we know yeah, they're crazy zombies. Gregory.
All right, so I'm out of energy completely. What can I do here?
You
I
can
burn willpower and slam this guy's head against the.
yes, you can spend like 2 willpower to get 2 energy back to try to attack.
Yeah.
You can
Do
pull
I get
the
some energy back? How does that? What's the mechanic again? So
was this is willpower, right?
yeah.
Okay. You spent a willpower?
I spent a willpower last time because
Okay.
I needed more energy.
Perfect. So same thing. It's 1 for 1. So if you spend 1 willpower, you get 1 energy back.
Okay, but it's going to be used anyway, right? So
Okay.
and then
Yep.
I'm going to attack this guy. I'm going to slam his head against as hard as I can against the back of that.
Okay. Sounds good. So then in this case, you will roll a d6 plus your brawl. You want to roll high, and you're going to be
I have knife and bat, and then there's the fist.
No, the skill.
Skill.
The survival.
Oh, okay.
brawl.
Okay.
So you'll add 3. Yes. Sorry.
You have iron hand.
I know that's what I was like.
Hey, lucky. I rolled a 1, so you'll add your brawl to that total.
5.
I got a 4 total, so that gives you 1 success. So that would do 1 damage plus the perk that you have. It does 3 damage to it.
Okay.
Since for the mechanics of the game, since you know I rolled a 1, that's the worst I can do. You rolled a 2. You have a good chance of rolling better than that. If you spent a willpower to re-roll that 2, and I'm not telling you that you should do it, but just for the spread difference, say if you did roll that 1 willpower, rolled a 6, that would turn into a 9 on your end against my 4, giving you 5 successes plus your Willy perk, it would give 7 damage. So I mean, there is a huge opportunity because I rolled a 1.
So I can blow another willpower to roll higher. Possibly.
Don't do it just yet.
Yep.
Okay, so right now you said you rolled a 2,
Yeah.
Yep.
and then his brawl was
3, so he has a 5 total. Yep.
5.
Yep.
I probably shouldn't yet.
No, I'm taking some.
And then another 2 damage because of my perk.
So 7.
Well, it goes to successes first, and then we subtract. So he has 2 successes, and
1 success is what you're saying.
or yeah, 1 success. Sorry, 1 success plus the 2, so he'd be doing 3 damage.
But my fear is if you roll again and you get a 1.
Correct.
That's 5 out of 6.
It is an odds game.
I love my cautious daughter. I'm gonna burn this other willpower and roll it.
He's doing it.
Come on, roll a 6.
Yeah, I know, right? 2 again.
2 again.
No change.
No change. So you're still successful. You make a good contact, and you do 3 damage to this individual. And as you make contact, you can feel that the tissue in the skin just is it's not as compound or fibrous as it once was. It's just very feral. Very feral.
So, I mean, roughly how much damage do we need to do to
8 points of damage to kill one. Yep.
really gotta go after these guys?
Are we
With
supposed to know that?
no, but all it would take, yeah, you would figure it. If you cared to know that number, you could figure it out and be like, hey guys, it took 8 points to kill that. I want you guys to have fun. I want you to understand the game mechanics and try to play them in your favor. Skew it as much as you can. So that was Gregory's turn. That was your one first action, right? Because it was
Yeah, I'm out.
willpower to energy. So you can rest at this point to get an energy back.
That's what I'm gonna have to do.
Yep. Because the last thing you want to do is get into an altercation where the zombie is winning
Yeah.
and you have no energy.
For
because that's a recipe for death. Someone would have to come in and save you.
If I eat the food, what I need for that?
If you consume the food, you would regain the score that you have in survival. So whatever you.
Okay, but there's an energy to do that?
Nope, that doesn't cost an energy to do
Then
that.
I'm going to do that too.
Perfect. And what do you have for survival?
3.
3. So yeah, so 3 more drop in there. There you go.
I need to keep my insulin up. Sugar.
There it is. Perfect. Gregory's done.
All right, I see whatever neighbor is coming after my mom there.
You're attacking us.
James, get your butt down here and out.
Watch out, Laura.
I'm yelling at my brother.
So I'm gonna, well, at the end of this, I'm gonna end at the bottom regardless. We're just gonna
Are you dangling or jumping?
dangling.
Dangling. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So nope, you're fine. You have athletics of 4, and that's going to be less than 4 inches after you dangle, so you don't have to do anything. No,
Okay.
there's no risk of injury. If you jumped,
Not that
then
crazy yet.
yeah, okay.
Is that an action?
It's a shed.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that an action?
So with dangling, because that you started this turn up top, right?
Yep.
1 action would be dangle, 2nd would be drop.
Okay,
So that
nope,
would take
that's
your
fine.
full turn. If you wanted to do more, you could do the full jump, and then you would just roll your athletics as long as you made that. Then you could carry on.
Let's try it. I haven't rolled anything.
Okay. So yes,
4.
4. Got it. You stick the landing. So your first action is to jump all the way down to the ground.
Yeah.
Boom.
And then I'm gonna start charging after the one that's going after my mom. So is that?
You spend an energy, you can move the full red. If you don't want to spend energy, it's just half of it. Boom. Perfect. Yeah, you've been not doing too much, so he's eager to get into it. All
For
right.
the record, the camera is still going.
Ah!
Oh, I'm charging. I'm charging this dude that's attacking my mom, or charging at my mom. Camera going.
All right.
Look at this, guys.
You don't have like a GoPro that
Okay.
gave you?
Grace, yeah, you're back of the pickup truck. Got a good angle. You catch a glimpse out of the corner of your eye. Your brother is now out there running.
I'm gonna climb down.
Okay.
Have you
I'm
seen
not
the way
jump.
you
I don't know what kind of energy this is, but
You have a 3 athletics, right? Or what's your athletics?
3.
3. So yeah, it's above it. So it would take your full turn to safely climb down. If you want to jump down, you would just have to make a flat athletics roll, and that would get you down on 1 action.
Okay, so if I jump, I need to roll a what?
Athletics, flat athletics. So 3 or less. 50% chance here. Oh, thank you. So you can still do the willpower in this moment. You can spend 1 willpower to make it a 3, and then you guarantee successful.
So willpower is which one?
It should be your green.
This one.
More damage punches.
Yeah.
Okay. Jump down, spend the willpower to not roll your ankle. And that was your first action. So second action, what would you like to do?
I want. I'm coming around this way because I want to get behind.
The back.
Yes.
Okay. Are you running or walking? Skipping?
Well, run. I can just go.
Are you
Run, yep, walk is there. This will just spend an energy to get there.
I will run.
Perfect. All right, energy spend.
Maybe we should put you on the track too. You're just showing it.
Showing some real promise here. All right, Shelby, you are
I'm
up.
very disappointed with my kids right now. They should have been in soccer, and yet this is what they chose to be doing. I don't.
I'm an artist.
I mean, we're in rural wherever. You think we got soccer here?
You got rocks.
Can you kick her off?
I can kick you.
Your turn.
All right.
You're up, Laura.
I already have a weapon in my hand. I've lost an arm. LOL. It's been very traumatic. My walk to here, my run to here. I would like to do a schmack. To our
With a
friend.
schmack. With your static awareness, you do hear the footsteps of your son coming up behind you. I imagine he's
Smack him too.
no, he's probably letting you know maybe he's coming. Otherwise, he's trying to scare you. Not sure. So go ahead,
Trying to scare me.
roll a d6 plus your melee. I got an 8 total.
No.
Yeah.
I've got a 4 total.
Your melee's only 1.
So yeah, that's a big whiff and a miss. He's right up on top of you. His hands are kind of getting in the mix and making it very difficult for you to use this very long spear at this very close range.
I don't have anything else better to do.
Second action. You're not stuck there. He doesn't have hands on you yet, so you're free to move away from him or do whatever you would like.
I do a pivot half action. Not half, but a
Like 3-inch walk?
yeah.
Absolutely.
Scooch.
Yep, go for it.
Hopefully I don't break any other appendages off of her.
Mom, you're kind of red.
Yeah, I'm
3-inch scoot.
territory with these kids.
Alrighty, the zombies' turn. Neighbors. This one will come out.
Crazies.
That one's gonna stay there.
Move off the damn fast.
I know. They're like
Honey, I think
30
this
days
guy
later.
wants to kiss me. I told this guy to leave me alone and he keeps following me. What's the rest of the neighbors?
Well, I mean, the jig is up though. We know that they're.
That one's looking at you.
Yeah, his head's on backwards.
That one's the
There's brains
fourth
falling out of
wall.
this guy. Yeah.
like you thought.
Good grief.
We have a lot of neighbors. How many houses are in this neighborhood?
Oh, I mean, there's at least 4 right here at the cul-de-sac.
It's a cul-de-sac.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna
So
say
there's
that.
4 right
Cul-de-sac.
here, and then running down the street, maybe 3 on either side on the straightaway there at the cul-de-sac. So.
Gross. This is why I wanted to live in the country.
This was the compromise.
Yeah, the schools were better in this area.
That's usually how it goes.
Yes. Top of the order to you, Gregory. Oh, sorry, no. Attacks. We'll do 1 against Shelby playing Laura. So you're going to do a D6 plus your brawl. And I will do the same. I got a 7 total.
you got me. I got a 3.
You got a 3. Yikes.
Like 9 now.
Well, you have willpower.
No, I know.
Okay, I was like, that 2 can be re-rolled.
Let's re-roll it.
Yes. So yeah, currently you have 3 damage coming at you, I think. Or
4 plus 1 is 5.
5 against my 7, so that is 2 damage coming at you right now.
All right.
Gonna take it?
I think so.
Okay.
So that's
Uh,
the health
Damage.
taking count.
So you will pull those, you'll slide those right off on your beads, slide them up past. Luckily for you, you have, we'll say a bicycle helmet on that you grabbed out of the yard to give you a little bit of armor so that you guys weren't so squishy.
My parents, they make me wear a helmet inside.
And now, Gregory, this guy is going to try to bite, scratch, do anything he can at you. I only got a 4.
Where was that when I needed that?
6.
6, easy. Second attack at you.
Oh, 2 attacks.
2 attacks, yes. He gets 2 actions. 6 this time. Oh yeah, you got it. Perfect. You're almost using the cars as like a little wedge in getting lower and lower, so it's just outside of his range as he's trying to get a hold of you. You evade him. And that's it for the crazies and zombies. Gregory, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna drop an elbow right on his head that's over there.
Perfect. Yes, yes. We'll just keep going back and forth, blow for blow.
8.
I got an 8 as well. You can add a willpower to get a success so that you are still do
1 energy, right?
the blue ones. Nope. Willpower, blue.
I have energy now.
Yeah, you have to spend the energy. What I'm saying is since we have a tie right now, and
I'm not
you,
gonna re-roll.
No, you can spend the willpower just to give it a +1, and that gives you the success. So you would do another 3 damage to it.
That's right, I do that.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yep. So another 3 damage. That's 6 sitting on it total now.
And I can attack it because that's and
Correct.
that's going to burn it in.
Yep.
How do we get
I need to kill
willpower
this guy.
back?
Willpower does not come back until the end of a session. So it's you
Yeah,
guys.
I'm burning it pretty quickly.
Yep. Yep.
Well, whatever. I gotta kill this guy.
Yeah. It's a 1.
That's 7.
Nice roll. 7. 6. So that's another 1 success, another 3 damage. That's 9 total.
You added the 2.
Yep. How do you want to do it? That finishes them off. Were you just dropping more elbows?
So I dropped the elbow.
Yep. Wow.
Barely hit with that one, right?
3 damage. It's been fairly consistent.
And then as that elbow comes down, I just
Double hammer on him. Perfect. Slamming his head into the back of the cruiser. So I drop a little wooden bone on the table. That lets you know that that is a lootable item. It's 1 and done. This is the one time you can't spend willpower to re-roll. You roll a flat roll against your awareness to search the body. If you're successful, you may find an item, or you will find an item. If you fail, I will then just flip the bone over, or if you succeed, I flip it over. The loot, yes, it is. Yep.
Awareness to see what's there at least.
Yep, absolutely.
That's over my awareness.
Over your awareness. So nothing on it. It's not that you didn't find it. Nothing was on that one.
I didn't see anything on it.
Correct. That's Gregory James.
So
Bloody.
Mom has been hit by that thing. You are filled with anger.
you can't kiss my mom. And I'm gonna just try to tackle him away.
Tackle him. Perfect. Okay.
Like, that's a
Knock him
run
down.
and
I
an
only
Yep.
got
attack,
one arm
right?
now.
Yeah.
Sure. Just set myself.
Yeah, we'll set you there until if it's successful, we'll plant you down there. But
All right. What about rolling?
so it's your choice. Since this is kind of a brawl or an athletics.
I'm rolling athletics.
Absolutely, that's what I figured. So D6 plus your athletics against my D6 plus brawl.
9.
8. So you are successful by 1. So you do 1 damage as you and him, since you declared that you wanted to like take him down or like move him. The number of successes is how far you guys travel. Only 1 success. So you do shift over the 1 inch and take him down to the ground.
You still have your camera on you?
Yeah. That's why not.
It's because
I'm continuing to operate of these are neighbors. Can I do a notice at this point to see if they're not neighbors, or is that?
Yes. You can roll a flat awareness, and I will give you a +2 because you're right on top of him. So you have to get a 4 or
That's
less.
amazing. I could not.
Boom,
Sure.
nailed it regardless. Yeah, so as you tackled into this individual and slammed him to the ground and have him pinned, you can tell that they're not speaking to you. They're just simply snarling their teeth and just picking their head up as they're just trying to smash their face, their teeth, anything at you. They're even just burying their skin, their fingers into their own skin. They're just actively and aggressive towards anything and everything they're getting their hands on.
Mom, I think this guy's sick.
Yeah, you're so right, honey.
What would a 17-year-old know?
I don't know, maybe he's super wicked.
Super
Oh man,
wicked.
he looks like he's straight out of
No.
God.
He's got bad breath.
Zombies exist in this world.
Yeah.
Okay, so am I?
All right, we know that.
Do I because I'm just coming past the truck. I can see this person on my left. coming.
You can give me an awareness check, a flat one, to see if you're aware. He's really like parallel with you, so it's outside the peripheral, and it's outside your static awareness. So you would have to take your free action to be aware of him, or just accept that you're not aware of him at this point.
My free action.
Yep, you gotta go for it. Roll a flat roll. Against your awareness, 3 or less, right? 6. Seeing your brother tackle the guy over there, that's really drawing your attention, and you don't feel the urge to look over that way, but you definitely do see the individual straight ahead of you.
So, I can do 2.
2 full actions. Yep.
I'm actually going to do run 1, but I'm going to stop once I see this person. Because see,
Yeah.
like what's
Mhm.
going on.
Yeah. And I mean, you can cut through the bushes. Like you don't. That's not going to obstruct your movement either. You don't have to stay on the road. I'm gonna get this out of the way. It's just for optics at this point. All right. First actions run over there.
And then I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna halt because I don't know what's going on right now. I see him. This is happening.
Yeah.
But this guy's not. I'm gonna wait to see what's gonna happen.
Okay.
After that.
Do you want to hold an action so that you can do something?
Yes.
Okay. So the first one was a run, so that's 1 energy. And since you want to hold an action, that'll be a 2nd energy. Kind of give me an idea what it is you're anticipating to do or happen in this held action.
My shovel.
Your shovel for anything that comes near you. Perfect. I love it.
So do I need to?
Yep. Go ahead and push that second one up there. Yep. And if you're not able to make that swing, that's just the cost of attempting the gamble of the held action. Laura, you're up. Your son just comes out from your left-hand side and tackles this guy.
He's within reach if I wanted to try and do a stab with my stick.
Yep, and your son was successful, so you will get a +1 to this attack as well.
Cool. That's what I would like to do.
Okay.
If I do it, can I roll it with athletics and make it a little bit more poignant on how I'm getting there?
Keep it with melee because you're using the melee weapon. Yes. I do give the option whenever someone's using their body, and it's not a specific like I'm punching. Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yep. No, I appreciate you asking.
So I will roll to do a stabby stab, and I will do my best not to stab you.
Yep. He is kind of subdued. He is on the ground, so you are going to be able to utilize the range that you have. So he will get a flat D6. So I will not add my brawl to this. So you should see a difference in this attack.
So
I rolled a
added
6.
one, and I add one from him, right?
Yeah.
So I have 7.
So you have 7. I rolled a natural 6. So you have 1 success plus the spear, 2 damage. So he has 3 damage. 1 from James, now 2 from Mom. Ba-ba! And that was your first action.
That was my first action. Can I do it? I'm gonna do it again.
Absolutely, do it again.
I should be doing
Energy, yes,
as
yep.
I go.
Absolutely, energy.
Okay, so this will be my next energy I'm gonna go for. And
Okay.
then I will need a nap after this.
I rolled another 6.
I rolled a 6 plus 2.
So 8. So that does 3 damage this time.
Cool.
Bingo. So he's sitting on 6 damage to him currently, as James is on top of him and his mom's stabbing at open spots where she can get her jabs in.
In between.
Yeah. Now it's the crazy neighbors. All right, you guys took off. And he says, the noise of the horn has my attention now. So once you leave their line of sight, they don't typically chase you, especially if there's something else that's really grabbing their attention. And the horn is grabbing their attention.
Yeah. Try and stop it. Do you know how to open?
Yeah. Someone asked that last game. Someone's like, Dad, are you good at repair? And he's like, yeah, I do construction, remember? And it's like, yeah. Because the daughter was trying to stop the horn. And she's like, I only have a 1 repair. I'm like, You're just shoving a shovel in there, hoping.
Do I know that's important? Do I know that that's attracting them?
Probably not, but if
You're getting
if
attacked.
yeah, if everyone's James. So you are going to continue wrestling with this guy as he's trying to bite you. So now this instance, you're going to be rolling your brawl. No, don't get your athletics in this moment.
I can wish.
Yes, your hands are on each other.
Oh yeah.
I got a 4.
I got 6.
All right, second one coming at you.
You wouldn't have any idea that this is going on right now.
5.
5.
Dang it. Yes, you've defended twice now, right? Or no, Dad defended pretty good last time. All right. So James is subduing the one on the ground and fending off the bites and the attempts at attacks, and he evades them successfully. Grace has her held action. It's within 4 inches, so you get to swing away. As you were anticipating, it comes for you.
So I'm going to roll plus my melee.
Correct. I got a 3. 6. So that is 3 successes. And then on the shovel, it should have a damage category, and we'll add that to it then.
3/4.
3/4, meaning if you're holding it one-handed, it'll do 3 damage. If you got 2 hands on there and you're really going for a swing, it does 4 damage.
2 hands.
2 hands. So with your 3 successes in the 4, that does 7 damage as you spin this thing's head clean around, and you can almost see, or what's remaining of its head. And there's just a fragment of flesh that's holding this thing's head on as it's reaching out towards you. You did 7 damage to it.
I felt that.
Now that was from the last.
Correct. Yes.
So do I have?
Yep. So that's the end of the zombies. That concludes the zombies' actions because James defended this one. That one walked, and you did your held. So now we are top of the order.
Okay.
Open the door. Turn the hand. I'm sorry.
To the top of the order. So we regain willpower. One
No.
willpower or not?
Willpower comes back when we're completely done with this map.
Session this
When
Oh,
we're
mad.
yes,
Okay,
yep.
okay.
So you guys will not experience regaining willpower.
Got it.
Yep. Gregory.
Open the door. Shut off it.
All right.
Probably one for me.
Yeah. One movement. Opening the door is a free action. Luckily for you, it is unlocked. As you open the door, there is a surprise action as the lifeless, very heavily damaged, concussed police officer is lunging out at you as you open the door. So with a surprise action, it plays a little different. You don't get to roll a dice.
Okay.
You get your awareness, and that's all you get. So no dice roll. What is your awareness skill?
3.
3. So I'm gonna roll my d6 plus my brawl. I got a 1 plus 3, so 4 total coming at you with the surprise as it's still buckled in and he's not able to get a full lunge, but he does make contact with you. You are taking 1 damage unless you want to alter this in any way. It's only 1 success coming at you.
Take it.
You would blow 1 willpower and it would... Yep, so okay, go ahead and move one of the green beads up. Yes, you opened the door and you were stunned that the police officer is there and he lunges at you and strikes you.
So here's the problem. I dropped a bunch of things.
Yep, you're all right.
Okay, you gotta pinch them when you grab the one.
Some of my regulars they do a twist. I didn't do that with them, and that keeps them from doing that. They have more experience on operating these than I do, just because I'm on that end. But and that was
1 energy.
that was 1 action. Your 1 action was to walk up to the door. Free action was to open the door. Now you have a second action because the zombie interrupted your action with his surprise.
What's causing the horn?
What's causing? You're not entirely sure right now. Just
Horn's not the issue. You have to react to the
Zombie.
Yeah,
No, there's a zombie. Is he like? What I mean was, did he
oh,
fall
I
off the horn?
gotcha. Was it him pressed up against the horn? No, that is not the obvious answer for you. You did not witness him pick up, and if I was a great storyteller, yes, I would have taken that and said, that's exactly what happened. I should. Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
You're 5 letter
I'm
way.
I'm gonna reverse what I just said. Yes, that is what happened. As you open the door, he picks his head up off the steering wheel and lunges at you. In that moment, you can hear the release of the horn, and it stops.
Straight up imagine
Perfect.
Mark
Yes.
holding, like he
Yes.
was held in place. It's so hard. Mouth.
And now,
Second action.
Hit him with the door.
I
I'll
told him to
slam
shut
the
up
door
and
on
just
him.
hit him with
Yeah,
the door.
yeah. So he's definitely reaching out towards you. Spend the energy, slam the door,
Open the door.
and we'll go ahead and do it as a normal attack, bro. I got a 6. 4. So you slam the door, but it doesn't close on his hands and do any damage to him. But yeah, you close the door on him. And that's the end of your turn. James?
I tap the top of that and go, you can stay here for right now. And I go look at where they're at.
All right, creepy dude. You can't kiss my mom even if you're, oh God, ugly. I'm gonna just continue trying to bash his head against the back on the concrete.
Yes. I got an 8.
I got a not the 8. 5 if that's a brawl.
Yep. Nope. You try to pick him up and slam him, but it doesn't slam down, doesn't make the contact like you wanted.
Oh, you're tough. Try this again.
Try it again.
Punk.
I got a 9. I rolled a 6. Roll a 6. So yeah, another 2 energy spent. Just try to slam him down and bash his brains out, but it's not working. Little bit of the blood's kind of making it hard, and your hand's grip is slipping. Grace, you're up.
Okay, I want to
Swing again. All right, yeah, you don't have to move. So swing away. I got a 3. Nice.
5 plus melee, so 8.
8. So that is 5 successes plus the weapon's damage is 4. So that's 9 total. And you've already did a hefty 7 to him. So how do you do it? You can describe how you take him out.
Well, the first swing I did, like the cause it was this way.
Yep.
So basically, I'm
Back.
going
back.
right back.
The classic coming back. Awesome.
It's like
Yeah,
I'm
it's
over
got
here.
a lazy eye.
So we hear a dong, dong, and then thud as he hit the ground.
Now,
And you're filled with a bit of joy of like, I just did that.
the whole sticky fingers.
Yep. Once you get within 2 inches of it, you can go
Okay.
search it. All right. That was your first action. Second.
I'm taking a breather, son. I'm sorry. I have to just watch in terror. I can't do anything.
I think
I'm so
I would.
exhausted.
I'm going to them.
Going to them. You want to spend the energy, or are you just walking? You're getting a little tired.
So I will walk.
Okay.
I use one of these, right,
There's also a QR
to do what I just did. Right. I used one.
Yep. 1 to swing,
Okay. So.
and then
Yeah, so I will-
walk. Yep. So it'll be just 3 inches there.
So that's it. My.
Yep. That's it for Mama Lily. Laura, you're up.
Rest.
Rest.
Sorry, son. I have to watch this.
Yep. I mean, he's not doing damage, but he's not taking damage at this point. So,
Can't do anything about it.
yeah, that's the YouTube channel. We're streaming live right now. The table. We did one earlier today, and I stream live every Tuesday on there, playing this game. So, yeah, absolutely. Linger about. Rest.
Rest. Move
Zombies.
Neighbor.
We're pretty sure they're not neighbors now, except for
Yeah.
son.
They're just ugly. So yeah, you measure your walk distance, run runs with this.
Yep.
Everybody has a slight one that's a little bit longer because he's a red star. But
Not
he's
doing
attaching
anything
his
with
phone,
one
so
that
he's
you
not
put in
very
right now.
impaired anymore.
Nope, he's in there doing his thing with Riley. They're hanging out. But the one you're wrestling with, you will need to defend against. So
Yeah, I can
D6,
do that.
D6 plus your brawl again. I got a
5.
7.
2.
2. So I have 2 successes, so that means 2 damage coming at you.
Yep.
As
Good thing I'm wearing this bike helmet.
you got.
What kind of parents make their kids wear bike helmets to watch
I've seen what
TV?
you've done.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. Luckily for you, you shove that bike helmet down in its face as its teeth bury into its foam. Second attack now. That's a cock dice.
7.
8.
Oh, I'll spend a willpower.
Spend a willpower. So with being successful on that last attack, that means you're not locked in combat with it now, because if it would have been successful, you would have been only able to fight your way out of it. You wouldn't have been able to just up and leave. So the last person to succeed in combat, when you're in close combat, is the one that kind of is in control of it and can flee freely. That's the end of the zombies. Gregory, you're up.
Okay, so horns off.
Horns off.
My family's in danger. I'm gonna go towards.
Yep, you peer over the cruiser and you can see your son struggling with the guy on the ground.
Oh, I already ate my food. I gotta just walk. I gotta run.
Run, rest. Up and over, I'm guessing again?
No, just walking this time.
Okay. Scoot your way through.
Because I'm more tired than I can be.
Perfect. All right.
Let's see. And then I'm gonna say to everyone, let's get Riley and get the hell out of here.
He's really in there.
Do you not even know my name?
Riley's a neighbor.
You're not my real dad.
Maybe Riley's your real dad.
Together. This
This is not the
How
time.
long has Riley lived
This is
here?
real life.
About roughly 18 years.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm gathering everyone. We're gonna. So, and then is this the other
Uh,
question? Is this truck?
This truck.
Riley's truck.
Yep, Riley's SUV or a sedan, and
We saw
then
him drive it here. We should be able to get the
You
keys.
Yep.
also drove here.
there is
Yeah, we
a
gotta go back to the house.
individual that is breaking through the window of Riley's house. As you get to the edge of it, you hear the shatter break and you look over and you see them breaking into Riley's house.
I tapped that car a little bit too, just to keep that other zombie focus on me. He can't get out.
Perfect, yeah. James.
So I'll start reaching back
All
out
right,
there.
let's see if I can't smack his head into the ground.
All right.
Effectively.
I got a 6 and you got a 1. So that's a fail for sure.
Yeah.
Luck-
Hey, I'm not kissing this guy. That's really not what's happening.
Luckily for you, there's no threat of breaking anything when you fail when you're brawling. But yes.
can.
Yep.
And I'm going to be just as effective. I know this. Let's do this.
I keep
Because
rolling some good
I need
ones.
to win at least once here.
I got a 6 total.
Yeah, no. 4.
Nope.
What I really need to do is like,
Did I not teach you how to fight?
no.
Uh,
I got a 2, man.
yeah.
I can run.
So after James,
Power tool.
Grace. Yeah, you're coming up on your brother. Your mother's catching a breath. Your father appears to be very exhausted as he's coming around the corner.
Oh, I get one back.
Yep. And your brother is struggling with this individual on the ground.
He's just struggling a lot.
Your mother is exhausted.
What, so the survival, you have to get that back. You have to eat some food.
Yep, to consume the food. Yep.
One of them.
Okay. So
Yes.
what I want to do, so I'm gonna walk.
Okay.
They don't have to. I won't have to go that far for me to do.
Nope. Yeah, I think you can walk and then swing. Yep.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
Perfect. We'll take you up towards like that. Might even shout at James like, James, pull yourself back for a second.
I'm waiting to make a shoveler joke here.
So go ahead and make the attack. I got a 1.
One, but plus melee. So
Yep, so it's a total 4, but we need to resolve the potential of the weapon breaking. So whenever you roll a 1 on attacks, and you have a weapon, so James rolled a 1, but he was just using his fist. Nothing can break. You're using your shovel. So now you'll roll the d6 again, and you want to get 4 or less.
Now, if she spent a willpower to re-roll that 1,
Yep.
does it have the opportunity of not breaking at all at that point?
Nope. It still holds the same
Okay.
opportunity of breaking again. It's the gamble.
No.
So no, that's good. You wanted low. The weapon does not break. So you do have your 1 plus your melee. It's a 4 against my 1, so it's still 3 successes. You're still holding it 2-handed. That's still 7 damage coming down on it. And James has already done 6 to it. So how do you do it? Yeah, you finish him off.
Well, I'm glad I killed that one.
She did more damage. I mean,
Oh no, I absolutely.
you did 6. She did 7, but it only needed 2. Yeah.
I'm close enough. I can be the one to do the.
The looting. Yes. And or you don't have a turn. You don't have an action. Or no, yeah, you have your free action still. Yes. Go for it. It's going to be a awareness.
Awareness 3.
Yep. So it's a flat roll against your awareness. So you have a 50% chance.
And then I got the 6 fingers.
That'll come in after the success. Yep. You have to be successful. It's not or not. Sorry. And with loot checks, this is the only time you don't get to manipulate the roll with willpower. So not that you didn't find anything, he just didn't have anything on him to be found.
Next one we'll check later.
Yes. So after Grace is Laura.
Okay, well that one's dead.
Yeah.
I can do another rest.
Husband's shouting at you, let's get Riley and get to the house. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Good line of sight.
You see that one?
See him, but can I scoop up, like, arm grab my son and pull him back up?
Yeah, you can assist him to pull him back up to your feet. I'm sure he's not going to resist. So if you just make a flat roll against your brawl or athletics, your choice.
I'll do athletic.
Okay.
So then I would want what? Sorry.
Equal to or less than.
Less than.
Got it. So yeah, your first action, you pull James up to his feet.
So that would take 1 away.
Nope. Since he's not resisting, he's assisting with that.
And then the rest I'm gonna just rest.
Okay.
Be just a awareness training.
Okay.
Hashtag zombie killer family.
Yeah. I like how she pulled you up just to be the cannon fodder in front of her. James, let me help you up. Oh, you're in between me and this thing now. Oh. Yeah. Immediately I looked and I was like, he's like in front of her now, blocking this guy. How convenient. So that's the end of your guys' turn.
My facing is so that I can get my mom in the camera shot.
That's exactly
Just
that.
rescued my mom.
And this guy.
So lazy. Look at all this great stuff I did, but here she is picking me up. Isn't it great to have moms? Happy Mother's Day. They'll always be there to pick you up.
This guy finishes breaking into the window of Riley's house and crawls in. Gregory, you see that? And then this one is running up, or I guess not running, just a walk, just as you guys do, 6 inches, towards Grace. Thank you. And that's the end of zombies. Greg, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna move 1 towards the family.
Yes.
Towards my family.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Go for it.
whatever the run 1 towards the family. And another
I said, of course. I meant, of course not. Feel free to watch. Yeah.
I don't know. That's what we have to do.
Yeah. Hex, maybe in over here or wherever you find a spot. You're
But
good.
I guess I just gain 1 loot. Lose 1, gain 1.
So just run what
Yeah.
rest. Yep. It's either walk to not spend an energy, or it's the run rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's either or. I think
Yep, that's what
The track star is the only one that can kind of manipulate that a little bit.
That's it for me.
Yep. So Gregory runs up,
And then I guess
still huffing and puffing. James, you're up.
I am most effective when I'm on the ground. So, tackle.
All right.
I wanted to play football, Dad.
First action, take a good step, and you're lunging off of that foot.
Leap and elbow drop.
I got a 5.
For 6 since I'm using athletics.
Boom. So same result. Falls down, moves about an inch. Yep, and takes 1 damage.
There we go. Have to get that camera angle in.
Oh.
That's why I'm rolling badly.
So that's your full action. One was to take the step. Second was to lunge yourself into him. Grace, your brother gets pulled up and immediately.
Yeah, so I turned and saw this happen.
Yep.
I've been very good with my shovel.
you
So
have been very good at that
I'm
show.
going to try to walk to the other side.
Like here.
Yes.
Okay.
And exactly. Not hitting my brother.
Yes.
I mean,
I'm gonna go down on the shovel.
siblings are pretty close to age. Like me and my brother, we wouldn't have tried to miss each other.
If he dies, he dies.
More
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not purposely trying to hurt you, but if I
Oh, we'll bicker. Don't worry.
If I give you a cool scar, you know.
My brother has a cool scar right here from where I hit him with a bottle rocket.
Oh my god. Neck shot in the throat.
You're gonna take an amazing angle of your phone looking right in the sky and the shovel coming right down.
Oh, man,
like
yes.
between
My
your head.
sister's trying to kill me.
All right, go ahead. D6 plus melee. I got a 2. 8, so that is 6 successes, 2-handed. That's 10 damage. That's a clean 1 shot. You were getting the hang of this, and you were. Mom's kind of looking at you like, why didn't she play softball? Like, you're gonna help in the garden more now.
Great.
I have a shovel, but hey,
Yep.
I didn't even have to use my
It's I tried to make it fun, dynamic, where the son feels like they're gonna be really good at like fighting and getting in there. He's just really getting in there and fucking. He's really good at getting there quick before anybody else and fucking up. And the daughter's the one that comes in and boom, cleans it up. And so then it creates a dynamic of the son being
I love fucking.
annoyed with his younger sister that's doing better than him, and he's constantly.
Okay,
So
so now I need to roll to see about the shovel broke or not, right?
No, you didn't roll a 1.
yeah, you didn't roll a 1.
Only on a 1.
That's only on the
only on
1.
a
Yeah, you rolled that nice 5.
Okay.
But you can
Yeah.
search,
I do. Definitely.
Go for the search.
because otherwise I'm going to.
This
That's
is one
bad.
that I need to go 3 or less.
Correct. Flat roll.
There we go.
Boom. Got it. Now let's see what happens here. Up here. So yes, you found a sweet shotgun. I think James is a little envious right now. Like,
What?
Grace. She Arnold's it. She's standing over.
Not gonna mess with me
She's
ever again.
she's standing over you with a blood smeared shovel in one hand and a shotgun. She's like, pick yourself up, James.
Come with me if you want to live.
Get her in there real nice.
I'm so glad, Lily, you didn't sit over there. I'm so glad you joined the game.
Yeah.
Um,
I heard the post-apocalyptic.
Yes.
You want to see this? This is how I die.
Laura, you are up after Grace.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Up
happy to
after
join us.
Grace.
Yeah, instead of you two.
Turn to your husband.
Turn to my husband and be like, oh my god.
Yep.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Get those
I'm
keys.
preparing.
Back to Riley's, get the keys, get out of here.
So we don't know where the keys are. Do we know if they are? Should I take a turn around? And
I'll help you. We are 8:55.
Yeah.
As you guys are gathered there, Gregory's urging everyone to head to Riley's. You all hear a sudden boom, boom as the car blows up, and it kicks you all
Oh shit.
back a little
It
bit.
is though.
And you guys go, well, we're not going to get Riley. But that would conclude the episode for the most part. I stopped feeding the zombies just because I could feel that we were getting towards the end of it, and I wanted it to feel like it's coming to a close here right as we're hitting 9 o'clock.
If I
And
have my keys on, then I would want to go to the keys.
yep, yeah, you guys, I would imagine at this point, if we were doing this weekly as like a session or a campaign, I would be like, okay, so you guys have a couple options. You can go in the house and you guys can maybe try to fortify it, secure it in some sort of manner, and do like a attack and defend perhaps. Or we could hop in the pickup truck and venture out into the world and see what the Kelly family can get themselves into. And that's typically what ends up happening is it's like let's go hit the road and see what troubles we can find out there in the world and see if we're the only ones. I've had it where
What point of the Night of the Living Dead are we?
yep. And yeah, it's
Technically day one. So.
yes,
Yeah,
it's
we don't
day
know
one.
what
Yep,
was destroyed
yep.
yet, or-
Last year, when I brought the game to the convention, I ran 3 different sessions, 3 different total maps, and they were more involved and deeper into the game, where people had guns and there was more XP, and it was more like hack and slash. I wanted to create more of the theatrics of it and not make it seem like it's just a hack and slash. Yeah, I'm Cedar Rapids. Yep. Yeah,
You
I'm
should
from Cedar
absolutely
Rapids.
set up the
Yeah,
mall scenario.
Tuesday night, every Tuesday night, I am playing this in a good friend of mine's basement in our little makeshift studio. I love having new people. That's why I bring it out here, is because you guys bring new ideas, new thoughts, different play patterns and styles, and that's what I like. I love the differentness of the fun of it. So thank you all very much. Lance, thank you for playing. Lily and Josh, thank you. Thank you
Absolutely
all.
a blast, man.
Yes, I appreciate it. If you want to support, like and follow the YouTube channel. Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yeah, occasionally we do switch it up and we'll just do a board game night, play some Catan or some other different board games.
Like made chainmail one time.
Yeah, we were making chainmail and LARP weapons for a little bit.
Go to the Renaissance.
Yeah, we need to get back to that. It gets brought up all the time. We're like, Tony, you still got our LARP weapons? I'm like, yeah, I still got them.
Remember, it's the same time only.
Yes. And sometimes we just do like a social chit chat, eat some pizza on stream. But most of the time lately, we've been pushing this.
So this video it was saved, so I can
Save
watch
your
it.
life.
You can rewatch it after. Yep.
I can to share with my friends.
Yeah.
And how cool you
The
were.
previous one, I think it took about a half hour or so after I ended it for me to actually see it on the page. So definitely tomorrow morning it'll be up there, or I would hope in an hour or so.
Thanks for another great.
Yes, thank you, Shelby. Thank you guys. I appreciate you stopping by. Any feedback, I guess. I know I didn't have rules like to really
you're
present to
fine.
you, but hopefully it was simple enough and fluid enough that it seemed a little self-explanatory. And it's kind of sandboxy-ish, where it's like, I'll let you try to do whatever you want.
The only tiny thing is you, instead of the free action, you might want to call it an interaction.
An interaction.
Yep.
I like that because we're working on a rule book right now, and
There's at
verbiage
least
is a
one
very
game system that does that, where it's just kind of a free interaction where you can pick up, drop, whatever.
yeah. So yeah, we've messed with free action, we've messed with phantom action, but I like interaction because that helps you realize that it's
Open a door, shut a door.
Interact.
yep.
X.
That might even be Pathfinder 2 rules that have that
Uh,
interaction
Okay.
language.
Awesome. Well, thank you so very much. I'll be here a bit longer tonight. Otherwise, I will be back here again tomorrow morning, and hopefully I see friendly faces around.
What are you doing tonight?
What's that?
What are you doing another?
No, not another session tonight. I might linger. Yeah, I might linger about. Otherwise, I'll head home, try to get some sleep. But yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 to run the last session. So, and it'll be same map. I also wanted people to be like, "Hey, you played it. What happened in yours?" And I love to see the compare. I get to see the comparisons because I get to play each one of them, but it's interesting to see how they're just different. How each maps. Totally.
you can get some
I would just
traction.
recommend that you play a different character, but if you want to play Grace again, totally fine with it.
I bet you can get some traction by putting out whatever rule set based on action figures.
Yeah. Nope. That's the hope, is that the transition from kids playing with their toys to, hey, how can you play with your toys with rules? It's I still have toys. I would love, I love that I have rules to play with my toys now.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles I have in the garage probably are a little too big for this, but sure.
And it's all totally scalable in the sense that the only thing that is different is your movement. You can leave your movement the same, and I've made this suggestion with like Legos. Oh, you want to play with these same mechanics with Legos? Instead of every inch, it's every brick, every peg, whatever. And it's, I believe, simple conversion to scale it to whatever size, because you have 6-inch figures. If you got the space, you want to do it in the backyard, and you want Barbie and Ken to show up, you doing 12-inch? Go for it. Just
Attack the 50-foot woman? What?
yeah.
50-foot zombie woman?
Yep, Godzilla, yeah. So, appreciate you all for playing. Thank you. Have a good night.
Drive safe home.
Yes.
Thanks for pulling me into this, Lance.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you for coming by, Josh.
I'm glad you showed me.
Alrighty. That's a wrap. Steve-O. Hello. Anna Valdez. Hello. Raj E3. I'm glad you finally got clean. I don't look clean at all. I don't think I'm clean. Yeah, I'm not clean. I stink. Steve-O, thanks for joining. Jerry's here somewhere. I think he's on the prowl, looking for them honey dips. But that's a wrap for this stream in this episode tonight. We'll get a big view here. The Kelly family finished by killing all the zombies. They did not save Riley, unfortunately, but none of them died, so that's good for them. That's the last session for me here tonight at Gamicon. I will be back here tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Look for the live stream around 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Should be throwing that up there. Otherwise, we'll see you guys on a regularly scheduled day of Tuesday night. So have a good night. We'll see you when we see you. Bye.